G'day everyone, Lucas from Aussie Gamers Express, and today I'm making a video on a Relentless controller. Now I've been asked a couple of questions about Relentless controllers. You know, what are they? Where do the controllers come from? Are they genuine? Are they knockoff brands? Are they cheap sort of imitations and all of that? Well, the easy answer to that is it's a genuine controller. What Relentless Controllers Australia do is they'll grab themselves a genuine Sony DualShock 4 controller and they mod it. Now there's a few different mods available and you can check out what is available by going to their controller builder on their website. Details for the website, there's a link down in the description down below. Now the mods that I've got on the controller right here, that's right, this is a Relentless controller that's been sent to us to have a play with. Now I've been playing with it for a little while and I'm getting the hang of it. It's quite a unique controller. Now I've used modded controllers before. I've used scuff controllers, I've used the official PlayStation, officially licensed modded controllers, and I've got to say that the Relentless controller, and I'm not being paid to say this, although this has been given to us free of charge to muck around with. We're not being paid to give particular opinions of it, but what I've got to say is this is probably the best controller out of the lot, and it's a simple reason. It's because it's a genuine controller. It's not something that's been made by another company that Sony has licensed or anything like that. This is what Sony makes. This is their controller, just with a few bits and pieces changed on it. Now what's changed on this one that I've been using? Well, the faceplate here is not a genuine faceplate. It's a soft touch faceplate, which essentially is exactly the same as a genuine one. It just has a different finish on it, which is quite nice. There's a few different colors available through Relentless, and go and check them out on their website. Further to that, on the back side here, once again, essentially exactly the same as a genuine controller, except this one has a lot of grip on the back, which I would recommend you get one of these ones. They feel great in the hand and they look really cool too. I like the different colored ones. This one's just black, but you can get like red, white, blue, maybe green. Check it out, the options are on the website. Now this one also has the modded thumbsticks. This one has the Xbox One Elite controller thumbsticks on there, which are removable, and you can option to have those or just go with the standard DualShock 4 controller thumbsticks. Alright, the next and probably the most important modification that's made to the Relentless controllers, if you option for it, is the buttons on the rear. Now I find them with their position to be pretty much bang on, spot on, really easy to press. I press them with my middle finger or my rude finger, and they're really excellent to get to while you're playing. They're nice and comfortable. It's in a great spot. That's another question that's been posed to us, is how do we find the positioning of the button on the back, because they're a little bit different. On scuffs they're usually about here, but on the Relentless controller they are here, which I find to be a little bit better because you get your fingers on the grips rather than taking them off the grips to press paddles. Personal preference probably, but I think this is an excellent solution. Now the buttons themselves, they're nice and easy press. I find that scuff controllers, the buttons that they use on it, are a little hard to press, which means your fingers are feeling a little bit awkward pressing those, so I think this one does a really good job on that. Now another modification that is once again optional if you choose it on their builder, but it's something that some people like using. Snooks, he likes using these Pro triggers. Me personally, I don't particularly like them. Yes, if you are into hardcore shooters, you are going to get a less of response time with a minute click. You'll see in the close-up video you're watching now, the throw of the left and the right trigger is very minimal, and it's comparable to, say, like a mouse click. But for me personally, I'm not a big fan of that. Major reason is it's really good for shooters, but it's not really that good for a game where you might be requiring analog movement. Say for example a racing game, or a game maybe in an open world, like currently I'm playing Far Cry 5, and it just kind of doesn't feel right when you're jumping on a vehicle and you've just got these clicks rather than an actual analog feel. Overall, the Relentless controller is a high quality piece of equipment, and the reason for that is basically because it's a genuine controller. It's not something that's like a knockoff or a Chinese imitation which has been made to look like a DualShock 4 controller that has been modded. No, it's just a genuine controller, which are about $100 anyway, but a few modifications have been made to it which make it all the more special. Now the modifications themselves have been implemented with, well, I would like to call precision, because they feel good, they work good, There's nothing that I can't really complain about anything. But that's the Relentless controller. We don't get paid to say what we're saying here. I just genuinely like them. I think they're really good. I'm very happy to spruik a product that I actually love using myself. If I didn't feel confident about that, I probably wouldn't agree to do this. But these are a good controller. Check them out. They're Australian made, so if you do purchase them, they're going to come within reasonable time once they're built. You're not going to be waiting months and months and months for overseas shipping, and you're not going to be paying through the nose for overseas shipping either. So it's going to be fast and it's going to be cost effective. Go across there, build your controller that you like, and have a look at what it costs you. I think it's a reasonable price. But anyway, that's all I've got for today, sharing my thoughts on the Relentless Controllers DualShock 4 modded controller. I think it's a beauty. It's a must-have in your gaming arsenal. Good thing is, you can use it on your PC as well. Alright, thank you very much for watching. My name is Lucas Aurelius from Aussie Gamers Express, and until next time, I will see ya!